Hey movie junkies, welcome back to Twin Flicks, where we always celebrate the magic of movies and most importantly, physical media with you. It is 2023, we're in the new year. 2022 was stacked with physical media. I mean, I honestly, personally have never seen, or it's been a very, very long time since I've seen so much physical media coming out in one period. Mainly towards the end or the latter half of 2022. I mean, announcement after announcement after announcement, title release after title release. From what I'm seeing is 2023 is going to be even more stacked with 4K UHD releases, which means a whole new year of 4K versus Blu-ray comparison videos. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get into what you're here for, and that is the comparison review for Tenebrae. Now, this is my second favorite Dario Argento movie, the first being Deep Red. I know a lot of people consider Suspiria to be his best, and mainly because it's the most popular one, and a lot of times it's ones that people have seen first that got him into Argento. But this is definitely my favorite, or my second favorite, next to Deep Red. And we're going to be comparing this to the 2016 Blu-ray that was released by Synapse here in the States. And this is a new 4K restoration taken from the 35mm negative, forming a new 4K DI with the added benefits of both HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision grading. Now, with licensing, Synapse ended up getting the US distribution rights, Arrow Video got the overseas rights, and from what I'm told from Synapse and Arrow Video with my representatives that I have connections with over there in both studios, Tenebrae is the exact same restoration, exact same color grading from either Arrow's release or Synapse. So there's no worry there if one is better than the other. They're identical. And this is a box set of lots of goodies in it. I am going to do an unboxing, show a closer look at the artwork, and all the goodies inside, including listing off all the bonus features, because there is hours of bonus features in this at the end of my review. So stay tuned for that. So let's get to it, comparing the 2016 Blu-ray to the 2022 4K of Tenebrae. Now, first off, before we dive into the review, this does include both cuts of the film, and they both have identical transfers. And Tenebrae has undergone an extensive 4K restoration, and it's on full display here, and cripples the previous Blu-ray with a gorgeous image quality. The color reproduction in this is just awe-striking. Right from the opening scene, you get a peek at what you're in for with Peter Neal cycling through New York in his bright blue tracksuit, and that's just a taste of the striking colors. The HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision grading opens up the imagery with a wider color gamut, giving way to bolder, richer, and more brighter primaries. Reds are deeper, cherry red or crimson red, and especially the blood and blood spray is impactful, giving a powerful presence. A highlight is towards the ending with a deeper crimson red, giving lovely blood spray against a bright white wall. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. Blues are deeper and richer, and yellows are more vibrant. Greenery is lush and full, along with the summer vibe of the image with a full sense of sunlight to it. Now, in comparison to the 2016 Blu-ray, while it also had vibrant colors, it was also a much cooler color palette, giving way to a little bit of duller colors, lifeless colors, depending on the scene. The UHD now has much better controlled color scheme, injecting life back into the colors, where the colors really flourish than I've honestly ever seen it before, without ever compromising the integrity of the original source material. Black levels are extraordinary, with all the deep inky blacks giving way to more information and delineation. It just looks outstanding throughout. Shadows are impeccable, looking deep and velvety, even in the darkest areas of the image. Whites are brilliant white without ever being blown out or blooming issues, which is something the 2016 Blu-ray really struggled with, including with the black levels that tend to look a little bit more grayish. A big reference point is with the amount of details and texturals. that you can clearly make out now with a razor sharp image. We now have sharper lines that offer a huge amount of finer details and a lot of detail activity that, as I said, is clearly visible, including objects and details I honestly never really noticed before. Dario Argento knows how to fill the frame, and it's on full display here. Skin textures are fantastic, giving a truer sense of bodily harm during attacks and the aftermath. You can now make out decoration in interiors, and exteriors are also deeply dimensional. The entire image has noteworthy amount of depth and three-dimensionality that looks much truer to life than the Blu-ray ever did. Now, one issue the 2016 Blu-ray had was with instability, with frame judder and wobble, and also with titles and optical transitions. That's completely gone. We now have a stable, solid image with no frame judder, and titles and optical transitions are beautifully stabilized. It just looks great. The grain structure is fully intact here with no DNR scrub, giving a very nice, beautiful filmic appearance that stays true to the theatrical experience. Tenebrae is just a stunning restoration that looks absolutely ravishing and 100% worth the upgrade over any of those previous Blu-ray releases. Now, as for the audio, the theatrical cut on Disc 1 offers up either the English dubbed DTS mono track or the original Italian DTS mono track. Now, with the Unsane cut, previous Blu-ray releases, including 2016, had an issue with the audio, where it had some audio cuts and sudden audio shifts. This has been corrected with a more seamless audio experience with the Unsane cut. But either track carries a wonderful presence and intimacy that's outstanding. The film's score has never sounded this good before. It sounds huge, even though it's just coming from the center channel. Sound effects have a lot of presence and life to them. The entire soundstage carries more depth and dimensionality to it, and it's a good amount of dynamic range. Dialogue is rendered perfectly crystal clear, and unlike the previous Blu-rays, there's no hissing or background hums to be found. I'm honestly amazed at how great either the English dubbed or the original Italian monotrack sounds. Alright, so my score for the 4K UHD presentation of Dario Argento's masterpiece Tenebrae, I'm giving it a resounding 5 out of 5 for both video and audio. Ditch your aged Blu-ray copy and upgrade to this 4K UHD. It is a must-have for your collection. Alright, well now head over to the comment section because I want to hear from you. When you look at the two differences here between the 2016 Blu-ray and this new 4K UHD, which format do you think looks better? Head on over to the comment section and let me know. But now it's time to showcase this beautiful artwork. Let's zoom in here. First of all, take a look at that artwork on the back. It's beautiful. And then you have the front there. And let's take a look at what's inside. So, of course, you have the 4K case. And yes, it is a reversible sleeve. So you have the new commission artwork and the original artwork. Next up, we have is some lobby cards, which I have not opened yet. But, you know, they're just usual, stills from the movie. And then you got the Tenebrae poster on the back there. And then you have this really nice booklet, 57 pages. I mean, look how thick that is. And, of course, it has everything that these booklets always have. Interviews about the movie and the cultural impact it has and about the restoration. And then we have this, which I absolutely love. A fold-out poster here with the original one-sheet artwork, but on the reverse side is the Japanese artwork. I think that is just the icing on the cake with this release that they included the Japanese poster. And as always, keep doing your part in keeping physical media alive, and I'll see you next time.